Welcome to my channel. Enjoy this video and subscribe my channel. After more than a decade of enchanting audiences through animation, How to Train Your Dragon returns in a bold, live-action format in 2025, and it's nothing short of spectacular. DreamWorks' iconic franchise, once known for its heartfelt storytelling, breathtaking visuals, and rich world-building, makes a powerful comeback, reminding both new and old fans why the tale of Hiccup and Toothless continues to soar. In a world where dragons and humans once feared each other, this adaptation reimagines the timeless bond between a misfit boy and a wounded dragon, now with real actors, stunning CGI, and emotionally grounded performances. A reintroduction to the world of Berk. The film begins in the rugged, sea-bound Viking island of Berk, where dragons are seen as dangerous pests. The villagers, clad in fur, leather, and thick Nordic accents, prepare for yet another dragon raid. Fire and chaos rain down as massive winged beasts swoop through the night sky. Amidst it all, a scrawny, intelligent teen named Hiccup Horrendous Haddock 3 tries to help, only to cause more damage than good. But here's where the 2025 version adds emotional depth. We see more tension between Hiccup and his father, Stoik the Vast, chief of Berk. The live-action portrayal reveals Stoik's internal struggle, torn between love for his son and the expectations of a warrior culture. The turning point: Hiccup meets the Night Fury. The film's most iconic moment. Hiccup's encounter with the rare and feared Night Fury is handled with great care. After secretly building a bola-style cannon, Hiccup manages to shoot down the elusive dragon during a night raid. But when he finally finds the creature wounded and helpless in the forest, he can't bring himself to kill it. This pivotal scene is where the heart of the movie shines. The dragon, later named Toothless, is rendered with breathtaking realism. Every blink, breath, and growl feels natural, lifelike, and deeply expressive. As Hiccup frees Toothless instead of slaying him, the live-action format captures the mutual fear, curiosity, and budding trust in a way that feels entirely fresh. The friendship montage, flight, fish, and fun. One of the most beloved parts of the original story is the bonding sequence between Hiccup and Toothless. This version preserves the magic while adding new details. We watch as Hiccup slowly earns the dragon's trust, offering fish, sketching in the dirt, and eventually designing a prosthetic tail fin to help Toothless fly again. Their first flight together, across the sunset-stained skies of Berk, is one of the most visually breathtaking sequences in the film. With roaring wind, sweeping camera angles, and emotional music, the flying scenes feel immersive and exhilarating. And yes, the iconic score is reimagined with richer orchestration, giving longtime fans goosebumps. Conflict at the training arena while secretly bonding with Toothless. Hiccup is also enrolled in dragon fighting training alongside other Viking teens: Astrid, Snotlout, Fishlegs, Rough Nut, and Tough Nut. These characters bring energy, comedy, and drama, especially Astrid, portrayed in the live-action version as a fierce, intelligent, and skeptical warrior in training. As Hiccup begins to outperform everyone in Dragon class, using knowledge learned from Toothless, suspicions rise. His classmates are confused by his sudden skill, and Astrid is determined to uncover the truth. Astrid discovers the secret in a beautifully executed scene. Astrid follows Hiccup into the forest and discovers Toothless. At first angry and betrayed, she eventually sees the connection between them. When Toothless gently interacts with her, her heart softens, leading to a quiet but powerful alliance. Together, they ride Toothless in a breathtaking flight sequence across the mountains, symbolizing the start of something more than friendship between Hiccup and Astrid, a seed of trust, understanding, and young love. The Dragon's Nest, new layers of danger. Everything changes when Hiccup, Astrid, and Toothless stumble upon the Red Death, a gigantic, monstrous dragon that forces other dragons to raid Berk to feed it. This discovery flips the story's moral on its head. Dragons aren't the enemy, they're victims. 2. The live-action Red Death is a terrifying presence, towering over the landscape with glowing eyes and smoke-breathing jaws. The film uses scale, lighting, and eerie silence to build tension before the final confrontation. The epic climax, Toothless vs. the Red Death. The final battle is both an action spectacle and an emotional crescendo. When the dragons attack Berk once more, Hiccup decides to fight not against dragons, but for them. In a heroic moment, Hiccup and Toothless join forces with Astrid and the other teens, flying into battle to take down the Red Death. The live-action effects make every second gripping. Fireballs, aerial acrobatics, and close calls fill the screen. In a dramatic twist, Hiccup is nearly killed in the final battle. Toothless saves him, but not before Hiccup loses part of his leg, mirroring Toothless' own injury and forever binding their destinies. The new world, dragons and Vikings together in the film's closing scenes. we see a changed Burke. Dragons are no longer hunted but welcomed as companions and partners. Hiccup, with his new prosthetic leg, now walks alongside Toothless as a symbol of peace, courage, and change. The live-action version emphasizes community, from Stoic accepting his son, to Astrid standing beside Hiccup, to the townspeople learning to live with dragons. The final shot? Hiccup and Toothless flying off into the clouds, side by side, a perfect close to a story about trust, growth, and the power of seeing someone, even a dragon, for who they really are. Final thoughts: the 2025 live-action How to Train Your Dragon is more than just a remake. It's a reimagining rich in emotion, true to the spirit of the original, and elevated by stunning visuals and grounded performances. Whether you're a longtime fan or a first-time viewer, this movie invites you to dream again, to fly, to believe in friendship, and to embrace what makes you different. Rating: 9.5 out of 10.